Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of The Good Place. This is season 1, episode 8. I almost botched that. Titled Most Improved Player. It's been a while since I've seen an episode of The Good Place, but I believe the last time was the Eternal Shriek. That is basically the ultimate, I guess, punishment for Michael or whatever he is. He's like an architect of this neighborhood or whatever. So basically, as punishment, or no, that's his retirement, right? That's his retirement. Janet was killed accidentally by Chidi. There's like a button on a beach, and Janet was like pleading for her life, and then Jianyu kind of just shows up and was like, "Ooh, a button!" And Chidi tried to stop him from pressing the button, but instead of stopping him, he accidentally hit it himself. So Janet is dead. She's rebooting. I believe Michael says it's gonna take a couple days for her to kind of like get back to where she was. So I'm not. So that kind of buys Eleanor some time because I'm assuming when she gets her memory back, she's gonna know and kind of like reveal to everybody that she was killed, murdered or whatever. So I'm interested about that. Most improved player, don't really know what to expect. Eleanor maybe an episode about Eleanor. I mean, it's the show, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than I just want to hop into this and have a good time. And of course, if you guys want to just spend just a little bit more time with me, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below, tell me me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, let's stop talking. Let's hop into this episode and have a good time. We'll talk about it immediately afterwards. All right, guys. Here we go. All right, guys. So that was season 1, episode 8 of The Good Place. Most improved player. I think that was the best episode of the season so far. Like everything about it was just kind of like they were like firing on all cylinders. Like the comedy was like hitting, like the visual comedy. Janet was funny with the cactuses. Michael was funny. Just saying the bad place. It feels like we really like kind of ramped it up a lot, like raised the stakes, and just like introduced all these interesting new characters and like kind of like possibilities where we could kind of like explore later on. Because what was that actor's name? He was on Parks and Rec as Ben, right? Leslie and Ben. But I've always kind of seen him in kind of like in that meek kind of role, where he's kind of like shy or reserved or whatever. So it's interesting seeing him play this character where he's kind of bad, kind of like the bad boy. I like that about him. So that's gonna be very interesting. I kind of want to see more of that, but I'm also kind of disappointed we didn't get to go to the bad place. I was hoping for an episode of them in the bad place so Eleanor can kind of like, so we can kind of see and kind of go along with her. I don't know if we'll ever see the bad place at all in the series, but if we do, that'd be like quite a treat. Because I love the entourage that just arrived on the train. Everyone's just kind of like being a douche or being a bitch or whatever. So that was funny. And then we kind of learn at the end that the Eleanor Shellstrop that was supposed to go to the bad place was going to be dropped off here. And then we kind of see her at the end. Now, the actress looks kind of familiar. I can't really place the name, though. So I'm sorry about that, but it's kind of familiar. So that's going to be interesting. So now we have 2 Eleanors here. And I was like, wait, what? 2 Eleanors? What? And I thought they were going to have some sort of like twin situation or something. Like it's like, how they say, not everybody says, but how they say everybody has a twin or like a doppelganger or something out there. I kind of believe that. Kinda. Just because you hear those stories like, how do you come across your twin that you've never met before that lives across the world? You just come across each other like an airport or something, or it's just weird. It's like coincidental, and I kind of like that kind of stuff. So I thought that was going to be something they played with, but it's an actual different person. So that's interesting as well. I don't really know what else to say other than this episode was really good. Not necessarily a fan of Tahani being anti-Eleanor, but, I get where she's coming from nonetheless. Jianyu was funny. talking about the Allspark. And I like that little truth and lie box thing Michael had. That was really neat. I'd love to have one of those. Um, Great episode. I really enjoyed this. And the flashbacks with Eleanor in the dress. Hilarious stuff. Eleanor really does makes the show incredibly fun. So I look forward to seeing it. I can't wait to see what happens next. I believe there's 13 episodes in the season, so we're a little over the halfway point, and we'll just continue on and see what happens next. But yeah, really enjoyable. I'd probably give it a high 8, low 9, just because it got me going, laughing, and I was just enjoying it all the way through, and yeah, it just makes me want more. So, and the show's always kind of just been firing on all cylinders anyway, so I think I'm just going to end it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this video with me in its entirety, that option's available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, I'm going to catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Good Place, Season 1, Episode 9, one step closer to the finale. But until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.